Hello guys, hope you guys are doing fine. Today we'll be discussing LeetCode problem number 77. Here I did some mistake. So as we know, like this is something where actually we more focus on our thought process, right? So how to attack a problem, how to think about that problem, sorry, how to represent it in a logical manner. So I will be sharing my code into the description. So let's see like what is the problem. The problem is we have three types of elements in a given array. One is 0, 1 and 2. So we need to sort our colors. So how we sort our color, that we will do using three pointers in big O of n in only one pass, right? One solution would be like, for example, uh, as we know, like there are three distinct elements 0, 1, 2. So you can keep the count in a table or in kind of an array, like how many zeros are here, how many ones are here, how many twos are here. Then we can build the array from the scratch. So that will take two iterations, two passes, O of 2n. That is also fine, but if we want to make this in one pass, then the way we need to think, that is going to be a very interesting way. That is we will be discussing here. So for an example, the array looks like this. If we take an example of array like this, so we keep two pointers, left pointer, right pointer, and a temporary pointer. So everything which is going to be behind the right pointer is going to be 2. Everything which is going to be on the left side of left pointer is going to be 1, and the rest of the part will be 0. That is what exactly we are looking for. Sorry, everything what is uh, left side of the left pointer is going to be 0. So let's see how these things are working. So it first checks with the content of left temporary pointer. Temporary pointer's base address. With the help of base address, it checks like what is the content of this position, that is 2, and it is supposed to be on this side. So here actually it swaps with the last cell. That means this address is content, and after swapping it becomes this. Now you might ask like, this is also 2, this is also 2. Yes, but he doesn't know, means the temporary pointer who is looking into the content, he doesn't know that whether this is 2 or not, right, at this position, but he knows that this is 2 at this position. So he makes a swap and increment the right pointer into the right position. So it becomes here. The second iteration, he checks again and he sees that, okay, this is also content 2. So he makes a swap with the base address of this cell, and that becomes 2, and here it becomes 1, and then he incremented the right pointer's position over here. Now in the next iteration, he sees like that the content is 1. So I'm supposed to point that content. So he changes his own position with one incrementing with 1. So this is the current position of temporary pointer. In the next iteration, that is iteration number 4, he increments his position just to see like what is the content of no, not incremented. He checks like what is the content of the cell where he is pointing to, and he sees like this is 0, and L pointer supposed to point that 1. So what he does, he swaps this with 1 and 0. That means base address of L, and 0 supposed to be on the left side of L. So he increments the position of L pointer 2. So in this iteration number 4, the position of new position of L pointer comes over here, and T's position, that means temporary pointer's position, remains here, and R's position remains here, and the content has been changed. You can see that. And the iteration number 5, what he does, he checks the what is in his plate. Actually, his plate is actually right now 2. So this cell's base address is pointing to. So he actually, swap with the base address of the next cell, that is 1. And after swapping, he increments one position to the right pointer, and right pointer position becomes here, and here the content becomes 1, and here the content becomes 2. Now again, he's checking like what is into the content of his, or his address. I mean the address where he is pointing, and that is 1. So this one supposed to be pointed by him only. So he incremented his 1 position into iteration number 6, and make sure like everything what is left in this behind him is nothing but 1, and everything what is behind the L pointer is nothing but zeros. So in this way he arranges the whole position. Actually, in the next iteration, when he crosses R pointer, then that is the base condition, or the condition where the iteration will get terminated. So hence we can see like the array becomes shorted with 3 pointers in one pass. Thank you.